7. It's week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, first opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Finding some room at midfield. And just shedding him off there. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And just a yard to go here on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he'll find QT on the right side, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Touchdown, Panthers. Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago. 10 carries, 135 yards. Big gain. And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins now. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. On play action, Cousins. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. They'll throw again. Cousins. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Play action now. Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. His throw caught right around the 6. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. To throw is Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Wilson. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they'll start this drive just to... Across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Got a man, it's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Cousins on first down. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. On second down, Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's Cousins. And this is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Josh Bynes leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On second down, Samuels. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Linval Joseph able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On the handoff, it's Samuels. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all...
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Darius Slay with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept that.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
That'll go as a loss of 5. From the gun, a run with Mostert. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Play fake. Cousins. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Cousins. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, throw left side, complete to QT. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. A second down throw for Cousins. That's swung out to Mostert. But I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. Well, as these guys... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Jackson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Cousins now from the 50. This to Jarwin. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go play action. Cousins. And now here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Back to it after the pick six. Cousins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, Cousins. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. From the red zone now, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Gano the extra point, and the lead's down to 24. That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run again with Samuels on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off now to Samuels. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 35. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Jackson. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. Cousins, give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. This will be caught by Brown. There he goes right side. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 87 yards. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Samuels again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners. taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A first down carry for Smith. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, Samuels. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Jackson now. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll run on first down. Samuels.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Staying on the ground was Samuels. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. They'll run with Samuels. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So this one is over.